Come on. Hi, everyone. This is Elliot Lindemood, the host of Political Trendy Radio. It is now about a couple minutes after the 2014 Ford EcoBoost 400 NASCAR Sprint Cup race, the final race of the Chase for the Championship. Now, I don't know about you, but I watch a lot of racing, and what championship means to me is the best driver, the driver with the most points throughout a season. Um, a season of races or games or something, a season. What it means NASCAR is the best driver. Fuck, I can't even describe the idiocy of NASCAR's chase. For those of you who don't know, it's the first 26 races are like a regular season. The Then they go take the top 16 and no, excuse me, they take people who've won races in the top. I think it was 30 in points. Doesn't You could be 30th in points, but if you've won a race at Talladega, you get into the championship because you deserve it because you're 30th in points, even though you've won a race at the flukiest of fluke tracks, or you stayed out when it rains or something like that. Basically, you get totally lucky, you win a race, and you're 30th in points. You get into the championship because that's completely fair, right? And the guy in 12 who has done really well, but hasn't won a race, but has been looking better. He doesn't get no. He doesn't get in the championship if there's more than 12 winners, yeah, or if there's more than 16 winners or whatever. He doesn't get in. So after that, they have a top 16, and then they do 3 races, and they eliminate 4 just from that round. So you could just you could be involved in a crash or something, and but if you win, you advance automatically. So it doesn't matter about you could win the first race and then not show up for the next 2 or show up and park and you advance. Fair, huh? Fair, right? This is a championship. This is completely fair stuff. This is the best driver win. No, actually, they don't win. You see, there's Kyle Busch, who yes has won a lot of races this year, but he was involved in a very scary accident at the Daytona Xfinity race. And by the way, if you want to see the next, how 4 just look it up. I don't have the patience to explain at this point. Um, he was involved in a crash, the Xfinity race, broke his leg and his foot, missed the first 11 races of the year, came back, won a bunch of races. Well, he's the champion. Sorry, spoiler alert, he's the champion. He was good at the races he ran. He was good this season. But here's the thing, though. He missed 11 races. He missed almost a third of the season. In my opinion, that's not a champion for the season. You have to be at the vast majority of races, and missing the first 11. I don't care if it wasn't his fault. Yeah, well, it wasn't his fault. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter that it wasn't his fault. What matters is that he wasn't there for the first 11 races of the season. So why should he be allowed to run for the championship? NASCAR used to be a fairly credible series. Yeah, Brits are laughing at me. Where they just had a champion, till 2004. Then they started this chase for the championship thing, where they took the first 10 drivers, and it was 5 points. 5 points separating each driver, and then they just raced 10. But still, they didn't mess around with. They didn't put the first guy last or something like that. So it was still the guy who was the best of the season for the season would win the championship. Now they started this bullshit, playoff formula. I'm sorry, it's not a sport anymore. It's entertainment. It's cheap entertainment for TV pricks who don't have the time and don't have the mental capacity to actually watch and pay attention to a full season of racing. Oh, I just want to know who won the last race. That's who won the championship. They're playing to an audience of idiotic millennials, of rednecks, of football fans who'd rather swill some beer at a bar than actually watch some racing. And granted, that's always been NASCAR's audience, but still, at least they treated them like they had some sort of brain cells. But now it's just mindless fucking shit. I mean, I don't know. I always ask myself, why do I watch these races? Why do I watch these races? Because I'm an idiot. That's why I watch these races. I'm a moron and can't just stop. Well, unfortunately, I think this has been the last straw. I don't think I'm going to be watching NASCAR any longer. At least not in a diehard situation. I may watch a race if it's on, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to seek it out any longer. I think that was just bullshit. I mean, so many things they've done with the phantom cautions and the there's a piece of paper, let's throw a caution. I tolerate it. I can't tolerate it anymore. It's done. It's retarded. I mean, and the funny thing is, DMG, who is basically NASCAR, they run the IMSA WeatherTech series quite well. Last year they sucked, but yeah, this year's been a smashing success. So why can't they run the WeatherTech Sports Car Series like they run the Sprint Cup Series? I don't know. Anyway, this has been Elliot for PTR. NASCAR sucks. Go watch Rome Endurance Championship because that's what I'm going to do. Or, you know what? Just go watch IROC. That's more real race. Go watch drifting. Drifting and monster trucks are officially more real than NASCAR at this point. It's been Elliot. Whatever. Catch me tomorrow. Political Trendy Radio. Brian France sucks. He's ruined the sport. NASCAR needs to be taken out of the France family hands, I think. Yeah. I'm stupid.